Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Hearthstone. We're back to regularly scheduled streamings, not streaming, but recordings. And last episode we did an arena run. I'm going to start breaking up arena runs into their own fourth episode at the beginning of each recording session, although I might not actually run arenas every 3 days. I might do it every other 3 days, so every 6 days. Today we just are going to play as the Hunter. If we get a victory with the Hunter, we might convince ourselves to play the Hunter and the Mage. We have our new rebuilt decks. We did that, so hopefully we can get more victories and easier and faster. And we've got the new Hearthstone deck tracker, which should come up as soon as this game begins. Well,
Rexar versus Garrosh.
doesn't look like it's gonna work quite right the way it's supposed to.
Begin.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and play the game as it is, and then we'll go check the box over to the adjust the software. This is an interesting. You'll get to see how the Hearthstone deck tracker works when you don't have a deck pre-programmed in there. It will at least show you the cards that as they're getting drawn, which is definitely a different way you could play it if you wanted to. If you just wanted to have a list of cards that, as they're played, show up. And you can probably notice that it can read the log faster than the animation goes, which is a little weird. You get the information faster this way than you do by just the animation to draw the card. Playing pretty fast today. Recording 4 episodes in a day versus 3 is going to be more work, but it is also going to allow me to get further ahead on just episodes. I'm glad to be done with Blackrock Mountain. I can finally get back to working on Minecraft a little bit. I've already been able to build something, or at least halfway build something that's quite cool. It's an elevator, not a player elevator that just uses trickery and pistons to push a player upward and downward sometimes. This is a real elevator. It is a box you walk in and it takes you up and down floors. And I've got the mechanics part working right now. I just need the need to put some more work into the floor selecting algorithm of it. Otherwise it's gonna be completely done. I'm working on a pretty ingenious system. Normally starting off I was gonna have it so you could have at most 9 floors for a dial, the standard arrow and an item frame with a comparator on the back that gives you, I think, 9 or 8 positions that you would get to. So you'd have at most 8 floors. Or you could certainly do it so that it would just push you up 1 level each time, and then you'd have to hit the button again to go up another floor. But instead of doing that, which I may have to revert back and actually do that, I'm going to try and implement a system where it is based on keys in a lot of ways. Basically, it's going to be integrate a item sorter, which, if you don't know what item sorters are, it's basically a mechanism where you can sort specific items and hoppers to specific chests or something like that, at least. But instead of using it for that reason, it's going to use it as the key to each floor. So each floor would be something. You'd have like a floor that is the dirt floor. So you put a piece of dirt into the hopper and it takes you to the dirt floor. And then for the next floor might be the leaves floor. So you put some leaves in it and it takes you to the floor above. And so in theory, that could be tons and tons of different floors. There's nothing really in my system that could stop it, in theory at least, going from all the way at the bottom at the zero height of Hearthstone to, not Hearthstone, of Minecraft, the zero height of a world in Minecraft, to the max build height of 256. 1 second, let me bring about the Hearthstone deck tracker. Let's see. Where is it? Hunter. There we go. Selected and play. And get back into the game. Yeah, as far as so far, nothing would stop the elevator from going from 0 to 256, which is what my build height is. And you could set it even higher if you wanted. So I'm thinking I'm going to integrate this into a pretty big tower, but I could see a map maker really integrating it into like a hardcore map. Just having this tower, and like getting dirt is real easy in any Minecraft thing unless you remove all the dirt around. So you get dirt and it lets you to the first floor, and on the first floor are a few items, and then you have to go back to the overworld to get the next thing. Usually there's capture the monument concepts like that, where it's where you can see. Now that was actually a waste of a coin and a waste of that card.
Job's done.
But whatever, that wasn't lucky at all. Instead of doing capture the monument where you get pieces of wool and put it on a monument, it'll just be capture the tower stuff. You get a piece of wool, you put it in the elevator, it lets you to the next floor. And you could make the elevators to any sections, really. It's not going to be particularly limited. You could make a giant overworld on several different levels. So each one could be its own little puzzle thing. Yeah, this design is really cool, and I'm excited about it. Now, of course, I have to admit, and it's a fair statement to say, I have not finished my magic boxes concept just because I haven't worked on them. The concept works, it's just getting the exact things right, or needs tweaking. And then deciding what I'm going to put in them is probably going to be its a whole separate thing. Let's see. When a character attacks your hero instead, I'll go ahead and play that too. Got health adjusted that. I don't know why it didn't automatically detect that we were playing this. It seems to usually be able to detect that, but it didn't this time. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's see. How does this work? Give him charge, and then let's see. just attack the face. I suppose that's the right move. I'll probably start thinking of some more things as they come up on Minecraft, but if the next update comes out pretty soon, 1.9, it's gonna be a pretty short episode. I haven't gone back and done any more of the architectural construction on the Sky Factory, and I'm not gonna play Sky Factory in vanilla. That was never really part of the plan to begin with. Let's see. I could kill this one, or I could kill this one. I could kill that one. Nope. We'll do that. Maybe get everything down to 2 so we can play Explosive Trap. One of the tricks that I found is very difficult, I was having a lot of trouble with in the construction, was trying to get the timing to get pistons to activate a piston that is on top of another piston before the piston below activates, and pretty much seems close to impossible to do it. If there is a way, I'd still like to know in the comments of this video or any Minecraft video. Wherever you comment, I'll see it. But getting a piston to activate before the sticky piston below it seems impossible. It's very easy to get the one below to activate, then the one on top. But going the other way, I don't think that's how the mechanics work. So I had to redesign it, and when I did redesign my design, it actually worked better. So, for the elevator. The elevator even has the secret ladder system, if some way that you could, if for some reason you got behind the elevator and it wasn't there, you can just try for the ladder and climb, but you'd have to jump for the ladder, I guess. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have to jump down and climb the ladder that way, because there'll be a big open space where the shaft would be just, I suppose, as much as a real elevator shaft. It has a light that lights up when the car is at that floor, and it has a door that automatically closes and it's going to have a call button so that if the elevator is on a different floor, of course you can call it. It's going to work just like a regular elevator, and I've done it in such a small amount of circuitry too. I've really been able to use some trickery to not have to do much construction at all. I could have made it a lot bigger. Now I am running into a small problem. I would have liked the elevator car to be bigger, and it's only 1 square big, and you can pretty much see how it's using sticky pistons and pistons to move itself up. But that's just a flaw in the maximum number of things you can push with sticky blocks. What are they? Slime blocks? Yeah. I wish they'd up that number. The number is too small to accomplish anything. If you could do it with even twice as many, if they could rewrite the code, that would be great. I'm not hugely excited with what I've heard about 1.9 because it seems like it's all going to just be a combat update. I always play in creative, so there very easily could be nothing there in the new update for me. I'll show it off and just be like, okay, that's all here. I'm never going to use it. Maybe it will change a little bit of how things work in the Skyblock and vanilla, but probably not. Alright, let's see. They'll attack with this, they'll use their Fire Blast to kill this. Now if I'd brought Scavenging Hyena out first, I suppose. Is he really gonna play a card?
What you want?
Oh, cool. Alright, so if I play this, and then I can do this to kill this one, and that powers this one up. So now he'd have to use this and this to kill him, which is what he's gonna choose to do. So let's try this. Well, that's pretty cool. Next turn we'll summon that. That'll be pretty overpowering. And we'll play the coin and play the explosive trap. It's a little early to be playing the explosive trap. I'd want to play that mid game or late game. But with this 3 mana beast, we're gonna start overwhelming pretty fast.
Magic detected.
Let's see. I'm gonna summon this guy first, and then see if I can get this guy and keep him on the field before I summon this guy. Be pretty cool. Explosive trap doesn't activate until they attack the face. That stinks.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Alright. We'll do this. Call that a turn. I want to play this, then this. Really want to get out there and do 9 damage to the face before it potentially dies. Alright, so summon this guy first. And I can't summon this one, so let's go ahead and get this one out.
Job's done.
We'll just end the turn there. He's just gonna kill him. It's kind of a shame losing the core hound like this. Oh, he's gonna even transform him. So nothing I would have done would probably mattered. Take, summon one more guy so I can play this next turn. Savannah High Main with the Death Rattle. Let's see. We'll summon this. We'll use this. We'll end the turn. Trying very hard to kill my guys. And you know, they're not doing a terrible job at it. My other beasts have +1. I'll take that. We'll attack this. We'll attack this. End the turn. Close to equal here. Trying to draw 2 cards. Not a great deal. So I need to really think about where I'm gonna end up as far as playing offline. We've played about 3 games now, and they've been kind of quick but none of them have won. And already we're starting to look like we're gonna do 3 episodes, and that's kind of the role. What I'm trying to get to is a slightly shorter episodes, maybe. Always trying to get slightly shorter episodes, but achieving it by, let's see, do I want a 5-5? I guess I do. Let's see what happens when we face here. That's not a problem. I need to kill this guy. What am I doing? If he has a spell, any spell at all, he's gonna win. I have not been paying attention enough. If I survive this turn, definitely kill this guy. I don't want to get back to the point like in April with Blackrock Mountain where I'm playing a lot offline. But I might very well finish things up offline. It's just how it's probably going to be. Also, if we don't get the first quest done at all this episode, then I will get the first quest done offline. I'm trying to get things done in the middle instead of at the end. Right. Finally, something the second time. So, this guy kinda helps, but not enough. He's won. Look at that. He has won. Oh, my deck. I did the best I could with my deck, I promise. I really did. But it is also worth me mentioning that I actually got like 2 quests done offline because of just no way of avoiding them. One of them was a watch and learn, which got me a pack, and every time I get a watch and learn, that means we're 1 less episode per day. So I'm gonna start falling behind, and I've gotten like 3 of them, so I think it's coming. It's gonna stay. I think watch and learns are now the way that they're gonna help the new players catch up to the current players. He screwed up. Oh wow. He screwed up. Do I have enough to win?
What to do?
11 plus that. Is this a beast?
Whoops.
Alright, so go ahead and kill this one. Kill this one. This and this, but there's no way I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna win. No way whatsoever. You'll just play this and win. Oh man. Getting back to the normal way of playing Hearthstone. Lots of fun. Let me know in the comments if you like the new client. I think it's pretty cool. If you don't want to see it, if I get a lot of comments that they don't want to see it, please tell me why. First of all, because I just have no idea why you would rather see empty screen over here versus seeing the deck. But if that's true and I get a ton of it, responses like that, I'll turn it off, but I'll still be using it for my purpose because I love it. Nothing's going to convince me not to use it. Well, nothing so far has that I can think of would convince me not to use it. And I don't use it constantly, but I am going to start using it more and more. It's just on... It takes statistics for the wins and losses, so after a while I can look at a deck and I'll come back and I'll say, we've been playing this deck for this long and it has a 50% win ratio or 90% win ratio. That's unrealistic, but okay. And so we can measure that against our other decks. We can rank up our decks and say this one wins more than the others, percentage-wise.
I must consider.
But like all statistics, you need lots of sample data to become truer to the closest statistic, most accurate statistics you can get. If you've only played one game with a deck and you win, you have a 100% win ratio. That doesn't instantly mean that the deck is perfect.
I must consider.
Come on,
Is
play.
someone injured?
We've had 3 games where the other players played, and that's been great. Smash the face. I'm gonna have to get back to playing Plague Inc. pretty soon. I haven't played it in nearly a month, dealing with Blackhawk Mountain. Fortunately, I had enough episodes. Pretty much have enough episodes for everything. It's just kind of one of those issues. Now let's see. If I kill this guy, which he won't even die, fighting this guy. Let's see. Do I want to stay or do I want to go? I think I'm just gonna end my turn as it stands. Because if I attack him, he could attack me. Wow, silenced all my creatures. 3 creatures right there. They're pretty useless now. Alright. We'll play this. We'll play this. Hope we get lucky. Well, that was a waste, but not terrible. So this one will kill this one. This one might as well kill this one. Attack the face. Attack the face. Now, do I have a card that will give all my creatures an increased attack? No, I don't. I have no card in this deck that does that. Interesting. Let's try this again. Well, there's the owl for free. Of course, the owl is not needed to be played right now. Let's go ahead and use this to kill this one. Attack the face, attack the face, attack the face, and attack the face. You can't silence a silence, unfortunately, so it's not like I could get his ability back. I bet one day we will have cards that say unsilence, but not yet. I can silence that one though. And I will silence that one. This. 2 more to the face or summon 1. I'll keep him in reserve just in case he manages to kill all my creatures. Looks like next turn. Looks like we can win this one next turn. Unless he can kill all my guys. And even if he does kill all my guys, it would still only take 4 turns with the hero power. And right now he doesn't have enough attack on this guy for that to make a difference. Now, I know from my priest deck, which is very sneaky, that a lot of the times having 5 cards in your hand might mean that they're working towards a strategy. But I don't think their strategy is going to matter. Nope. Not gonna matter, they're gonna concede, which is great. So we were about 20 gold short, and we just got 40 gold. So we're trying to get to our goal of 4,600, and we're gonna do it eventually, but it may take a few months. And once we're at 4,600, I'm gonna buy a pack, and then when we get hit 4,600 every time after that, we're gonna buy another pack until we just have all the cards we could possibly want.
versus Jaina.
And
You asked
unlock
for it.
everything
Let
we
the
can.
hunt begin.
I want 4,600 because 3,500 was the cost of Blackrock Mountain and the next RAM is. So in 6 months or whenever the next expansion will be, I want to have that ready to go. And then on top of that, I want 1,000 extra just for emergencies, and then the 100
Ready for action.
extra is to buy the 100 gold pack. Of course, now, once, let's say next Ramus 2 gets announced, it's just called that. Well, I don't know why it would be called that one, but let's just say that's the name of it. Once it comes out, I'll have the 3,500, but then I'll have the necessity to earn another 3,500. So it will probably put me right back into a state where I need to play a lot of Hearthstone offline, but it won't put that time pressure on me. We were really only given 2 months between the announcement of Blackrock Mountain and the release of Blackrock Mountain, and so I don't want to be stuck like that in that setup. If I summon this, they'll just kill it. If I do this, I think I want to do this. I'll just kill that. So then I would have about 6 months to get 3,500, which is a lot better than having about 2 months to get 3,500. And so I can play a lot leisurely and play other games and focus on that. The 19th is when The Witcher 3 comes out, and because of that, we're going to be trying to record that and release it as soon as possible.
Whoops.
I don't know if misdirection allows you to attack your own guy. That would be an interesting thought. Let's see, let's play this so we have a better idea. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste. So either one I summon is gonna die. What do I want to do? Let's just attack the face. So I will be recording Plague Inc., Hearthstone, Witcher 3, on occasion some Minecraft, and whatever game I'm playing that's replacing the game I've already recorded to replace Bastion. Because Bastion was a pretty short series. And so that's five things being released and recorded at once. I've really gone insane with the amount I'm doing. It's just too much work. And I'm not just tooting my own horn here. It's just too crazy. But I want to get these old things done. I want to, maybe I'll put some of the old things on the back burner and not do them until later. Well, here we go.
Put this apple on your head.
Finally.
Job done.
Let's see. If I could get Plague Inc. done, I could probably put that on the, not replace it with a series and get back down to a smaller number. But it all just kind of is the one big question mark. If I can get more and more stuff out earlier and earlier, that's great. I need to grow an audience. If people aren't interested in watching one series, by all means try and get them interested via another series. Do I want to hit the face or do I want misdirection? Is this going to work? work. Just go ahead and do this.
Job's done.
Hit the face. I don't want misdirection because these two creatures, I don't really want them to die. Let's see. Next turn I can bring out the Tundra Rhino.
The gates are open.
Great. Tundra Rhino. Hopefully with taunt. Right. So let's go ahead and just kill this guy here. That's good news. This one in the face, hit this one in the face, hit this one. Looks like we're gonna win this one. Good news, good news. Could play a Flame Strike here and kill everything except for that. Then I could play one of these and do 7 to the face. He could play a couple fireballs, I suppose. He just hit himself in the face. Was that a mistake, or is he just conceding very uniquely? I think that may have been a mistake. Alright, so we summon this one. We summon this one. We play this. I could have done 2 to the face there. Doesn't matter. There we go, we won. See, it's not an awful deck. We win sometimes. Which means we need one more victory. And I think we have one more game to record. Might as well keep going anyways. If we get this victory, that's great. That gets us to 3 episodes, 1 arena run, this episode and next episode. I kinda wish it was 4, but we're gonna start doing 4 episodes for every 3 days. A lot of times, if not every time, and it's gonna start having more episodes. Ideally, they're gonna be shorter, because when you don't have the first episode doing what it's doing. Also, I think I'm probably gonna curate for easier instead of harder again. I think that works better. I think spending less time and getting 40 gold is a better move than always going for 60 or 100 gold quests. So we're gonna oh darn it, I should have attacked. That's an oops.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
But yeah, I'm gonna go for easier quest, definitely, so we can have shorter episodes. I want to make more episodes and shorter episodes.
What to do? What to do?
So that we can break them up a little bit more, and of course I'll have the same amount of stuff to talk about. So breaking it up into 4 episodes is also gonna affect that a little bit. I would like, let's just go down the list of things I would like to do, but I don't have time for. I'd like to have played Titan Souls. It was a super short game. It would have been cool to play. I probably will go back and play it at some point. I would like to be playing Kerbal Space Program. It's the exact opposite. It's a super long game, and do some episodes on that. But I definitely don't have time for that. Let's see, what else would I like? There's dozens and dozens of games. I can certainly tell you that. Tons of games I would like to be playing more of, but it's just time management. Time management sucks. Also, there's the whole fact that a lot of my old games right now are not getting the views. I kind of wish Blackrock Mountain had stayed the way it was, and was let's see, will that work? No, let's do misdirection. I got hundreds and hundreds of views in Blackrock Mountain, but it didn't really point people towards hundreds and hundreds of views. In my Hearthstone series, it didn't really point people towards hundreds and hundreds of views of my Binding of Isaac series, my FTL series, Plague Inc. series, or Bastion series, or the Talos Principle, Portal, snapshots, any spotlights. I mean, I could just go on of all the series I've done, and lots of them have 1-2 views on the episodes. So I'm building this big backlog where hopefully, the hope is at least, that people will eventually, well, let's see, might as well double down on that one. Hopefully this big backlog will become this gigantic library of episodes where people can say, we really like this guy, let's go back and watch his older stuff. That will be great. Also, I'm hoping
we must cleanse the sun.
The Blackrock Mountain things don't just fall off the map as far as views. Now that I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of views, I want to see that grow into thousands and thousands of views over time. But I've got nothing new right now. With the end of Blackrock Mountain, you pretty much... Let's see. Wow, that's cool. Now I'm just gonna end the turn
Well
right
played.
here. So they can either attack the hounds or they can attack the face. So he attacks the hounds with a spell, wastes a spell basically.
The gates are open.
Now this one's gonna be trouble, and this one's gonna be trouble. Alright.
Well played.
Now, what I'd like would be to... But, doesn't seem like we want to. So let's just take our turn. I'm looking for the starving hyena. Have I... Scavenging hyena. That would have been a great trick if I had drawn Scavenging Hyena. Alright, so he does 6 if he's got another Fire Blast. There, he can do some. That would have been good with Unleash the Hounds out too. That one. That works pretty good. Smash it. If he gets the right spells, he can win.
Yes.
So I don't want to overestimate. I want to be pretty cautious. Made the wrong choice at going after that one. Let's see, I can play this,
Put this apple on your head.
and I can play this, or I can play this. Alright. Let's see, how can we kill this guy? We can do this. We can do this. We can smash this one in the face. And we can kill this one. Protect ourselves. pretty good. I didn't realize it was a beast, and I had the Tundra Rhino. That worked out really well.
I'm flying!
Alright, so he can do 6 now of my 8. Just hit me in the face, and chooses not to.
You win.
We win this one. Great. Great news. That was a nice episode, I have to say. I didn't think we were going to get it all done, but we got it done. These new decks that we built are helping out, I think. So we got 10 more for playing 3 games and 60 more for that. That is great. And it means I'm a little bit ahead of schedule, but not really. I'm always behind in the schedule. Next episode we play Paladin and Priest. Actually, we'll be playing Priest and Paladin because I love my Priest deck. And that'll probably be the third and only the last episode of this recording session. Anyways, as always, I ask you to like, share with all your friends, yes please. Subscribe to my channel, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me with YouTube, helps me build this into a career. There are 2 ways you can support me. One is by clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Or you can click on the Amazon.com affiliate link in the description and just shop normally. If you want to follow me or friend me on practically any social media site, including Battle.net and Steam, that information is also down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.